Beautiful Boise, Idaho morning. Very nice day. Slightly overcast right now. We had some rain early this morning. 1952 Ford F-1 pickup. Walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. This was a 10-year project for this gentleman. We've done several vehicles for him over the years. In his retirement years, he's done some very nice restorations. Beautiful jet black finish done by Dale Hopkins here in Boise. Out back here, it has a Ford 9-inch rear differential, 1 year only, 356 ratio. They did, it's a mild Resto-Mod style update, TCI parallel leaf springs in the rear upgrade. The bed is all hand built, other than the fenders obviously, but you'll see how it has rounded stake pockets on it here on the side bed of the truck. Beautiful finish. We'll get around to the back and cover that for you. And we'll get inside like we usually do. Running boards are all smooth, professionally rolled. 14 gauge steel, super stout. Chassis itself has all been powder coated. Body off style restoration. Up front here it has TCI, fully independent front suspension, tubular control arms upper and lower. It has coil springs with gas shock, so it has a nice ride. Very few miles on this truck. The bright work is just spectacular. Working cowl vent here. In the photos you'll catch where we had the cowl vent up a few times, that type of thing for you. Bright work, all restored, beautiful. LED lights in the back. Underneath the hood are very nice, built 350 Chevy. Edelbrock aluminum cylinder heads, Edelbrock intake and carburetor. Gear Star 350 automatic transmission, and of course we just talked about the 9-inch rear differential in it. Look at the reflections on this beauty. Up front here, we'll go over all the tire size, but they're 205/70s up front, so 15s and 15s front and rear. Meticulous auto wire wiring in it. We'll get underneath the dash over there and share that with you. You can see my reflections in the side of this body. The doors all shut wonderful. They've eliminated the wind wings here, so they've done one-piece glass in it that rolls up very nice and very easy. Same level of finish. The interior was just finished. It has a high-end German square weave carpet that's all trimmed out. Has a wise guy's seat, so it's a dual flip back seat rest, reclined. All new headliner in it. Early Ford radio that's been modernized. You'll see the lights are on in the dash there. It has vintage heat. All low car controls here. Then we'll get over on the driver's side here in just a minute. A little bit of drops on the running board there from the rain, but that door just shuts wonderfully. Kind of get a look at the bed here. Interior latches. I'm gonna shut this door one more time for you. Step back and let's take a look at it here. See the LED lights. These are actually, I believe, like 39 Lincoln Zephyr taillights. Really nice work here. Again, meticulous. He had custom tube bent that mounts for a mounting plate on these lamps, and the wires all feed through down nice. Ford script in the back, tailgates painted. You can get an idea of the Zephyr taillights in the rear here. Fuel fills right here. Billet, it's got a stainless steel fuel tank in it. This piece is custom trimmed, laser trimmed to fit on the back, a sill plate for the tailgate. Sweet. This door is the same way. It's like bear claw latches on it. Wise guy's seat that we mentioned. Flip it up here. Seat belts. Lean against the seat here to get it to close, to get it to. OEM style hardware, trim, that type of thing. Speakers are for the radio or in the kick panels here. Go ahead and fire it up here for you and go through the gauges without touching the gas. Oil pressure is about 50 at idle. We let it warm up to about 200 here. Fuel gauge is working. 13 on the bolts. Vintage heat. This is a low car shifter and low car emergency brake, all functional. Beautiful. We have a lot of specs on this one for you that we'll bring together at Spud's Garage. We've got the full engine rebuild sheets, that type of thing. It's an 87 to 95 era GM long block that's been completely rebuilt by Boise Cylinder Head Service in Boise. Mild RV style cam, slight overboard, has Edelbrock E210 cylinder heads on it, Edelbrock RPM intake manifold, Edelbrock carburetor. We had a cold start for you this morning. There's a GM HEI distributor. There's a vacuum reserve tank right there. It does have power disc brakes. Has ceramic coated short tube Sanderson style headers on it. Aluminum water pump. Very nice custom built aluminum radiator. Hot rod style louvers over on one side. Dual spall electric cooling fans. Coolant reservoirs right here. Up top here it has an all aluminum Olds Caddy style air filter assembly with a, you can change the element in the center here. Give you a peek up front here. High amp alternator, one wire. All the fender aprons are finished off in a nice matte or semi-gloss black. Beautiful, very few miles on this restoration. You get an idea on the headers down here. Mechanical fuel pump, Odyssey Extreme Series battery, doesn't take up much space here. Very detailed wiring. VIN data tag up here on the firewall, has a Gear Star, brand new automatic turbo 350 transmission in it. Has a Ford 9-inch rear differential, 356 ratio, 1 year only. We'll cover that more on the left again at Spud's Garage, but one last look at the trim here while we're underneath the hood, and we'll fire it up here for you. Alright, we're going to take this 52 for a little drive for you, get the feel for the sound, and and pinion steering, very nice. Okay, we talked about a 10-year restoration on this. Very meticulous owner in his retirement. 1952 Ford F-1. Here's all the component logs, installation manuals, that kind of thing. We've taken photos of a lot of this. These photos we've taken for you here, and then he has a cost log. Okay, he's going to do a cold start here, bone cold start this morning. Nice bright work, 10-year restoration like we talked about. Lightly modified, factory chassis has been powder coated. It's a later model 350 long block, GM long block. So it has a one-piece rear main seal, very dry underside here. You'll see it has a, this is a TCI front suspension, so it's got tubular control arms, gas shocks, coil springs, so we're gonna have a nice ride. Rack and pinion steering, nice drive. Has a mini high torque starter. Up inside the fenders we'll cover more, but those are OEM front fenders, very nice. I believe this truck sat its entire life in Idaho. Has an upgraded power brake system on it, Corvette style master cylinder, 1-inch bore. You'll see your proportioning valves here and your brake light switches here. All the wiring's nice and tidy. American Auto Wire wiring on it. Professionally formed 14 gauge steel running board upgrade on it. The owner did. Dual exhaust with long chambered mufflers. You have a nice sound. We'll get to the back here and cover more for you. Beautiful. Every nook and cranny on this little truck has been touched, and for the most part, all new components on it. Those are all new parallel leaf springs, bushings. The brackets have been renewed on the back for the leaf spring mounts, brings it down a little bit. Has low car emergency brake cables on it. We turn around, we'll cover a little bit more, show you where they come together at. It has a 1-year only 1957 Ford station wagon, 9-inch in it. 356 ratio is the 1-year only. I didn't mention it already, the frame's been powder coated, gas shocks in the back. Stainless steel fuel tank. It's got a nice fill in the bed. You've already seen that if we've covered that. The exhaust comes up and over the axle. Nothing hangs down. Comes to the back there in the corner by the bumper. Fenders not visible from the rear outside. Again, the stainless fuel tank with the in-bed fill on it. The way the exhaust comes off the back here. This will be just kind of a quick pass through. We mentioned the emergency brakes are connected. Low car cables run to the front. New drive line. Rhino coated underbody on it. The Gear Star. Turbo 350 automatic transmission. Backside view of the TCI. Front suspension with tubular control arms. See how it has horns. Get you up in the fenders here.